12:30 a.m. And today, my guest is a friend of mine, my good friend, Chef Sherman from Nano's Cajun Cuisine and Pastries. I'm doing great today. It's so great to finally have you in the studio. Yes, yes, yes. And I know you, but last night I really did my homework on you. And I really loved all of the things that I found discovered about you. And I want you to tell everyone, first and foremost, about where you are on Bayou Road.
So my location is 2517 Bayou Road. Y'all come on out. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also have hookahs. We have coffee. We got daiquiris. We have a bar inside and outside, and we're doing a lot of wonderful things. So y'all come check us out.
You also have event space rental, correct?
Definitely do. The backyard is available, and you can rent out the whole restaurant if you want to.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And what type of food is it?
So we do Cajun cuisine, but Cajun is original New Orleans cuisine. A lot of people don't really understand that. That's my little niche. That's just a name I went under.
Hmm.
But original New Orleans cuisine is basically like gumbo, red beans, and rice.
Correct.
We
Yes.
do liver and grits.
Awesome.
We do shrimp and grits, catfish and grits. We
Hmm.
do a lot of little stuff. I have filet mignons. I have ribeye steaks. So we rolling.
I know you rolled it because I was telling you, I didn't mention this to you previously, but I popped in for breakfast one morning. It was my first time having breakfast, and it was great.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm lying. It wasn't my first time. I had breakfast before when you were located on Dauphine previously.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
breakfast there. But I
Okay.
came in for breakfast, and I had a bunch of mimosas.
Oh,
So
Lord.
it went down.
Okay.
But at the time, I didn't know that you didn't serve pork. That was
No.
news to me. The
Right.
times previously, I had fish. So that was news to me. What is that all about?
Well, I don't serve pork because, one, I'm Muslim,
Okay.
but also is that, pork, when you research it, it's the number one killer for black people. So what I do is I try my best to make sure that I could communicate with people in all different types of languages and, all different types of eating preferences as well. So I do a lot of vegan, but I don't serve pork because, like, I've noticed that from being in prison for 20 years and being in society that a lot of people that serve pork don't really respect people that don't eat it.
You're right about that. There can be some judgment there, but that's interesting. You said that you were incarcerated for 20 years. That is part of the journey. Please tell everyone your journey about cooking and being incarcerated.
Okay, no problem. So first off, my mother taught me how to cook. She used to run a catering service. I've been cooking since I was like 5. And when I went to prison, I wanted to learn how to bake. And I got pretty good at it.
Hmm.
So when I came home, I wanted to know if people really enjoyed my food and my pastries like they did while I was in prison. So that's when I started trying to open up the restaurant. And look, a lot of people still like it.
Right, right, right. So it began a career for you.
Yeah.
You flipped the script. So you told me you did some amazing things while incarcerated. You made perfect use of your time. You educated yourself in the culinary arts, but also you obtained 2 degrees as well.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And like I said, after I discovered all of this about you last night, what stood out most for me was the attention and the drive that you put towards taking people who were previously incarcerated and giving them jobs now. That's a wonderful way to give back.
Thank you very much.
That's a beautiful community initiative that you know the importance of from being incarcerated yourself, giving someone a second chance who probably wouldn't have a second chance.
Right, and a lot of people really don't understand what that means for us as a people. And when you're dealing with people that are formerly incarcerated, a lot of times, a lot of us haven't really been trained properly on how to do great customer service, on how to cook. A lot of people don't even know how to cook eggs, to be honest with you. Most of us growing up in our communities, we just scramble eggs. But see, we don't really understand sunny side up eggs, poached eggs, and stuff like that. To whereas you will have that to where you can meet anybody at their demand. So what I do is when I teach these people these skills, a lot of people be running to get them because I've taught a lot of guys that have been to all these great schools that people offer and they pay for, and they really don't know a thing.
Right. You're right about that. You're right about that. Sometimes it can be sketchy, but I mean, do you have a formal program yet, or are you working on a formal
Well,
program
that's
for
what I'm
reentry
working
people?
on now because what happens is so many people call me for people that are formerly incarcerated and they want me to hire a lot of people. And a lot of times I have stretched my arms out to give them opportunity, but it's starting to pull me in the direction where I need to start a nonprofit organization to get some of these donations to come in to where I can provide a need that is very well needed in our community.
Absolutely, giving someone a second chance and also showing them something that could possibly be a new career or a passion. Because for me, for most people, that's how you discover that passion by doing it. That cooking, and who knows, you might like it. Most people, the
That's
more
right.
you do it, cooking and you explore your creativity, So I think that's great for you to give those guys that option.
And ladies.
And ladies. Oh, and ladies
Thank you.
too.
That's
You're right
right.
about that.
That's
You're
right.
right about that.
Right.
Yeah, but I really love that you're on Bayou Road because that road is a bunch of my friends. Shout out to Bayou Road.
Are
Love
you
y'all.
roll?
What y'all doing over there? But it is. It's like a renaissance of the black community and businesses. Just in that little block, it's booming. Correct?
Yes, and the Home Fest is coming up. So, we want to make sure that a lot of people are aware. October the 17th and 18th is going to be the Home Fest extravaganza because it's a lot of things that we need to find out about, and we're going to be posting them.
Where is it? The Home Fest?
The Home Fest is on Bayou Road. It is
Okay.
Bayou Road.
Okay.
And what it is that all of the businesses come together, the owners that own the block and the people that are very on the board. They get together. We get various groups. It's mostly a lot of local bands. And then we just have a block party, and a lot of people come out, different vendors come out, see them for the first time,
Great.
and they support the businesses, and then
What
we
are
just
the
have a
dates
great
again?
time.
Can you tell us the dates
Yes,
again?
it's October 17th and October the 18th. It's going to be a 2-day event this year.
Okay. And what time of day is that?
So the October the 17th is going to be towards the night. It's going to be between 5 and 10 p.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then on the 18th is going to be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm coming.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Most
And that's
definitely.
that's the perfect time of year when it cools off. So I absolutely make the effort to come and support. Absolutely. But that's great.
Mhm.
And like I said, you have that event space back there. There's a stage.
Yes. So look, I wanted to talk about that a little because that stage actually, October the 17th, we're going to be doing a hosting karaoke night, and I'm
Okay. In
also
addition
have
to
a
the
live
festival.
band. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to do it between 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Hmm.
and we're going to have us a great time doing that.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm coming. You
Yeah,
have
we
a
want
second
to see
line
you
band?
singing. We're going to see you singing.
But we talked about this previously too. You're on Bayou Road now, but I know you've been a couple of places prior.
Yeah.
You've just been about the city because when I first encountered you, you were in the Marigny. You were across from my old school. Shout out to Holy Redeemer on Dauphine.
Holy Redeemer.
Yeah, that was when I was in your restaurant, I was like, look at my old second grade classroom. So yeah, I remember you being there, but that's the old La Peniche, correct? Where you
La
were?
Peniche, that's right.
And prior to that, you were somewhere else. I learned. Were you on Claiborne?
Yeah, I started out on Claiborne Avenue. A guy named Mr. Lester Johnson, he was the first person to give me an opportunity when I came home because I had just came home in
Is
COVID.
that near Bottom Line?
He owned the bottom
That
line.
Lester.
He
Yeah, I
the
knew.
one
I
started
thought that's the
bottom
Lester you were
line. That's
talking
right.
about. Yeah.
So he gave me an opportunity to start my business, and I did. But it got a little kind of like I had to get from over there only because of that bridge right there. So I had
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot of judges and doctors and stuff coming and trying to cross the street, parking on the neutral ground. It got a little hectic, so I used to have people like complaining that they almost got hit.
Hmm.
So I had
Yeah,
to get
I grew up around there. That's my hood. And you're right about that. It's very busy on Claiborne there, where the Bottom Line is located on Frenchman in North Claiborne.
That's right.
Yes. So I mean that was prior to COVID that you were there.
Yes. Yeah, actually I got out of prison August the 5th, 2019.
Okay.
So I started my business June the 20th, 2020.
Awesome.
And it was like right after COVID.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wow. So I didn't realize you were home that recently.
yeah, yeah. So it's been 6 years now.
6 years. How's it? How are
Yeah,
you adjusting?
I'm adjusting well. I have two kids.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
just
And
had
that's
one.
another thing. That look, every time that I see you, you have your son with you.
Oh yeah, my
You have your
son.
son with you. So,
Yeah,
and I love that because I know that you're going to teach him well because you're present. You're always present.
thank you.
And he's watching the example that you're setting now
Yeah,
and how you've changed your life since
yes,
being incarcerated.
that's right.
You are the champion story, the story that we all want to hear. Everyone makes mistakes,
Hmm.
but most people don't learn from their mistakes or correct their mistakes. Or but you did. Look how far you've went. There are people who haven't been to jail who haven't done what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not my story. My story is, for me to change my life and to help people that want to change theirs because, you can't help everybody. And that's what I tell people, a lot of times when restaurants and stuff make mistakes, because we're helping people, we're training people, and we're doing the best that we could do. The first thing that people do these days is jump on social media instead of asking for a manager, or somebody that could help them out. They hurry up and jump on social media and try to bash you. But when they go to these restaurants with these high, super high prices, they don't put them on there.
Right?
And
Yep.
I ain't mad at them. I'm just saying, they don't do that to
Or
other people.
McDonald's. You
But
can
when
go
you dealing with
McDonald's.
your people, you wanna kind of like blast them
We
out.
need grace. We do.
Right.
In our community, we need grace for each other for mistakes because, look, you know, and I know it's incredibly hard running a
Definitely.
restaurant, a food business. It's incredible, but it's even harder if you don't have the resources because we don't have the resources. So when we're you typically short staffed, short of money, but we're
Right.
doing the best because it's a labor of love and it's typically our livelihood. So we're doing the best.
That's
We
right.
need a little more grace in our community because, as he said, and I'm of the belief McDonald's can mess up a million times. Y'all never get ice cream. That
I ain't
machine's
never heard
always broken.
McDonald's. That's
But you
right.
keep going back. I see y'all in that driveway. So we absolutely do need more grace for each other. Communication, I love, please tell me if I mess up. I
And-
need that feedback.
look-
That's how I want to be my best.
Chef, and I don't want to compare myself to McDonald's. I want to be like, because Desi Vegas got blasted one time because of some racial stuff. But what I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah,
is,
yeah.
that's all it was. You still
Yeah.
going to pay $400-500 for a meal.
Yeah,
And you ain't saying that in the black community. You see
even
what I'm
even
saying?
on that level, that scale, they mess up because I
They
eat
mess up.
everywhere. And
Thank
look.
Thank you.
Don't let the ambiance and the napkins
right.
fool you.
That's
It
right.
is what it is. No, I'm being
I got
honest.
some good napkins
Hey,
too.
yeah, what? I got some brown ones, but the food is great. I got
Thank
some
you.
regular, some 99-cent napkins,
Thank
but the food is stellar, as it should be. You coming for the napkins or the food? Right?
and gumbo, we invented gumbo.
Come on.
We invented red beans and rice.
Come on.
So a lot of people, it's just the fact that us, we're so hard on each other. And, hey, if it's a mess up that I make, trust me, when I find out about it, I correct it. And that's what we need to do. We need to focus on sometimes how to deal with the corrections of things instead of jumping to somebody else and saying how something happened. We need to support each other in better ways than that. And that's all I'm saying. And then, like for the job that I'm doing in the community as far as like helping these formerly incarcerated people, how many of us have people that we know that are in prison or been formerly incarcerated?
Everybody knows somebody that's
Thank
been
you.
imprisoned.
So, and it's like, for the job that I'm doing, I like to challenge people because, nobody is doing what I do. A lot of people come to me because they can't find a job nowhere else.
Absolutely.
then-
That is
Right.
absolutely a great way
So,
to give back
you
to
know.
the community because you know this. They're excluded.
Right.
Most people won't give them a chance, give them a glance, but won't give them a chance. And that's a fact.
Right.
So that's why I told you I applaud you for doing that. That's a great community
Thank
effort
you. Thank
because where would you be if nobody gave you a second
There
chance?
you go. That's why
You
I
would
put
not
Mr.
be in a
Lester
position-
Johnson out there because he gave me that opportunity. And then when I went to Dolphin and Turo, I was actually trying to change the game and buy that, purchase that building. And I lost the opportunity with that because I just didn't really have enough support to understand what I was really into.
Right. It was
Yeah,
a great attempt, and now I'm glad that you learned from that experience because as we talked about, oftentimes in that area and closer to French Quarter and downtown, we're priced out. We don't have the resources to meet those rents every month. We don't
Hmm.
have the clientele to meet those rents every month. And some of it is not coincidental. It's a reason for that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, you have forces behind you that don't
right.
want
A
you to
lot of people
succeed.
downtown don't want certain businesses next to them because if you're standing there and you have this place to go to, or that place to go to, they don't want you to go to that place
That's
because the
right.
food's better.
That's
So
right.
that all of that is by design
That's
that
right.
we're priced out. But it was a great attempt that you even, had the
Yeah,
kahunas to do
thank you.
it.
Thank
It
you.
was,
Thank
it was a learning experience, I'm sure, right?
you. Thank you. Yeah.
But as you said, we talked about this as well. You got hit with the slow season of the summer.
Yeah.
So how are you faring on Bayou Road?
So on Bayou Road, I'm just thankful that I have an opportunity from Mr. and Mrs. McKenna to rent me a spot out because, both of them have a vision to see black people succeed, and that's one
Absolutely.
thing that I really love about them because they want to see us succeed,
Absolutely. They're
and
committed to that. They've been
definitely
committed to that
committed
forever.
to it, and definitely want to see it, and I love that about them. So, I want to give a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. McKenna from doing such a great job just on having that vision on seeing us succeed.
Right.
Other than that, Bayou Road is building itself. It's rebuilding to have people come out. It's rebuilding itself to whereas, because so many people from New Orleans don't even know that's the oldest street in the United States. This is
Mhm.
where the real slave trade went.
Mhm.
So, like when it talks about support and when it talks about like people going to different places, especially like you work for one of the oldest restaurants in the city as well. You see,
126 years
that's what I'm
black owned.
saying. And people don't know the history behind how a lot of these businesses start and the history behind them on the foundation on why people are trying to buy all these areas out.
Oh yeah, we know about that. We absolutely do. But no holding it down steadfast. I know, because I always see you. I'm always on Bayou Road.
Most
That's
definitely.
my drop. In case you
Most
didn't know,
definitely.
that's my drop. And we gonna talk about that more because Nyron is doing me the hand signal, y'all. We gonna talk about it more when we come back after the break. I have sponsors and they pay the bills. So shoot, let's go. I'll be back after the break. Crawbabies inside of Vaucressan's Creole Cafe, serving the best authentic Creole food in New Orleans. Gumbo, yakami, smothered okra, seafood potato, crawfish etouffee, and more. We're located at 1800 St. Bernard Avenue in the heart of the 7th Ward, Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Ask about catering and event space rental. Follow us on Instagram at Eat Crawbabies NOLA, on Facebook, Crawbabies LLC. Y'all know I'm all about keeping it authentic and keeping it New Orleans. And when it comes to my ramalade or dressing up a perfect po' boy, there's only one mayo that's been doing it right since 1927, and that's Blue Plate mayonnaise. Born right here in New Orleans, Blue Plate uses only egg yolks, just like my grandmother Viola taught me. That's what gives it that extra rich, creamy texture that makes everything taste better. You know what they say, that's the good stuff. Blue Plate mayo, made in New Orleans and made to make everything taste like family.
WBOK. Online at WBOK1230.com.
And welcome back to the Roux Chef Bunny. I am here with Chef Sherman of Nano's Cajun Restaurant, and he was just telling me some amazing news. Tell everyone the great news because I think that's amazing.
Yeah, so mentioning everything else that's going on in my life, I have an opportunity now. Well, we're already there, but I'm opening a spot in Lafreniere Park. I don't know if people know about Lafreniere Park.
Of course, in Metairie, Lafreniere
Yes,
Park.
yes. So they built a pavilion and they accepted 4 businesses, and I was one of the businesses that they accepted. And actually, when they accepted me, couldn't believe it, but they was like, "Welcome to the family." I was shocked.
That's awesome. I'm
Right.
so happy for you. That's an
Thank you.
amazing, and the foot traffic that comes through Lafreniere Park.
Yeah, so I've just I haven't experienced it yet because we're doing a soft open October the 18th. It's gonna be the same day,
as your fest, right?
but I'm gonna have staff in
That's
both
right.
places.
That's right.
And
That's what I was going to ask you next.
yeah.
Are you staffed in Metairie?
Well, I have too many staff members now, so
Okay,
it's
great.
like I've been trying to wait
Great.
to split it up. So
That's a first.
yeah.
Because most people right now are understaffed.
Well, yeah, well, I'm overstaffed.
You're overstaffed.
Only because I hire ex-cons.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
see,
Gotcha.
so it's like I'm training people to do a job, and then they grow into it.
Right.
You see,
I got you.
and
So you have
now,
a pool of talent.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. So
That's
I have
great.
a little pool of talent. So it's a very exciting moment for me right now, and just to know that I'm gonna be in two places at one time on the same day is very exciting to me,
Yes.
and I just can't wait
It's
to see
go
how
mode,
it's gonna
right?
turn out. That's right.
It's good mode.
That's
And what are you
right.
going to serve there? Some of the same things that you're serving on Bayou Road?
Some of the same things, but I'm gonna break it down a little bit because, of course, while going there, and it's a little bit smaller location,
Okay.
I'm coming out with my beignets,
Yeah. So it's going to be grab and go food
grab
primarily,
and go
right?
food.
Yes.
I'm coming out with that jambalaya, them red beans and
The,
rice.
the egg rolls? You
I
coming out with
gotta do the egg
you
rolls.
saw the egg rolls? Because I like those too. I was
Yeah.
telling you before we went to break how I'm always on Bayou Road because I always see you there. That's my drop.
Yeah.
You going to catch me there
definitely.
on Bayou Road. I love Bayou Road.
Thank you.
Again, it's a bunch of black-owned businesses there. You're there. Pam is there. Cocoa Hut.
That's right.
Whiskey and Sticks is there.
That's right.
The Cupcake Fairies are there.
Cupcake Fairy.
Prince Lobos is there.
Prince
Everyone
Lobo.
is there.
That's right. And what's King and Queen across the street with the oils?
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
their names, but they're there as well. So, yeah, it is a good
yeah.
vibe if you have the chance. And if you haven't, please check out Bayou Road. They're
And then
doing
you
some
got,
great things.
my
The bookstore.
classmate, the books. You
The
got Miss
bookstore.
Vera, the
Miss
bookstore.
Vera. Shout out to Miss
And
Vera
then you
Community
also
Bookstore.
have Pagoda, and then you got my guy Show Fresh, Thaddeus.
What does he do?
He sells vegetables and fruits.
Oh, okay. All right. So all of that's going down. So y'all, please go check out Bayou Road. When's the last time you've been on Bayou Road? And please check out Chef Sherman. Like
you.
I said,
Come on down
I
to
had those. I
Nano's.
love those egg rolls. I get those there all the time when I'm at the bar. And also, I went for breakfast in those mimosas. I mean, I had like 4. I did.
Okay.
They were great.
Well, thank you very much. I
They were really
appreciate
good.
that.
I had a good time at brunch though.
Thank you.
But I'm very excited for you for your move to Lafreniere Park.
Thank you.
He's moving to Lafreniere Park. So if you're in Metairie, if you're out there in Metairie, please check him out.
That's right.
So I may bring my grandbaby for trunk or treat. That might be nice.
Yeah,
in
that's gonna be
Lafreniere
nice.
Park.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a couple of demonstrations next week
Okay.
to start building people to just coming out. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna have like my little stand out there just to let people know that we're approaching the time that we're gonna do our soft opening. So I'm gonna be out there, just making sure that people start to come.
Awesome. That's a huge venture. I'm so happy for you. That's
Thank
going to be great. And we need some more of us out in Metairie. Let's just be honest. We do. So yeah, you breaking chains,
Thank
breaking chains.
Thank you.
But I want everybody to be able to keep up with you and what's going on with you and all of the amazing openings and things that you're doing, initiatives that you're having. So please tell everyone your social media information so they'll be able to find you.
Most definitely is NONNOS_504. Y'all know what it is. That's my Instagram. Then you can follow me on my website, and all you do is Google Nanos, NONNOS. It's gonna pop right up on the top, and just press website. It's a nice website. My menu on there, my hours of operation on there.
Are you on TikTok? I ask everyone that. Are you on TikTok?
No, them
No,
20
you ain't.
years, them 20 years kind of like took me from doing all that
I
TikTok
know.
and all
You
that.
say you've been home 6 years, so I'm like, so I guess all of this is new to you because it's
I
new to
still
me. and
can't
I've been
figure it
here.
out yet.
Right? Right? I feel that. Another
definitely.
app, I'm like, oh God, I can't take it. No more apps. I'm good. And look, it's just a part of getting older, but yeah. So yeah, that's where you can find him on social media. And again, tell everyone the address on Bayou Road so they can come out to the restaurant and support you.
2517 Bayou Road. Y'all come check us out.
That's right. Primarily on Friday nights, it goes down on a Friday.
Go down.
And don't you do something late. There's a DJ. My friend DJ Freaky Fred is the DJ.
Freaky Freddy on
That's my
Saturday,
boy.
Saturday and Sunday. He does Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then he does Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5.
So
p.m.
it becomes a club night over there, right?
Definitely.
I know.
We shut the street
Look,
down at midnight to
yes.
do the line dance,
Yes, it goes down
and
on
it go
by you
down.
road.
It go down. That's right.
Thank you for joining us today, Chef. I appreciate you coming out and doing the show.
Thank you, honey bunny.
All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'll be back next week.
Peace.